Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We're here with Shadowfax and Arwen's standing on my foot. But we're here with Shadowfax today because I wanted to talk a little bit about actually where to get a mini horse. So you want to get a mini horse, you've done all the research and you are ready to get a mini horse. You know what you want, what you don't want, and you are ready. Okay, so what do? Well, there's a lot of different ways you can get your mini horse. So I'm going to talk about them in different videos just because I don't want to, hi guys. I don't want to make a really, really long, crazy video. Yes, ow, don't bite me. So I don't want to make one huge long video. So I'm going to probably break it up into 3 or 4 smaller videos. Hi, okay, kiss the camera. Fine, there you go. That made you happy? Excellent. So, hi. So it makes you happy. he likes to touch the camera. He can't help it. Anyway, yes, I know. You're such a lovely boy. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Don't do it. You're thinking about it. Don't. Oh, seriously. Now there's goobers on the camera. Sorry. There we go. Fixed it. Sorry. He's being a little bit weird. So, stop it. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about where to get them because horse shopping is awesome. Doubly so when it's minis. You get to look at all the pretty ponies and you get to pet them and you get to play with them and it's awesome. Okay, shopping for mini horses can only be beat by shopping for goats. Ow, the goat's biting me. That's fine, don't worry about it. We love you anyway. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about getting your mini horse, and I'm going to talk about breeders today. And we're not going to knock on breeders. I know there's always this temptation to knock on breeders because we should all get rescues, and I know, yes, I know. And this guy, he's a rescue. So I'm all for rescuing. But we're not going to knock breeders because they play an important role. Okay? So breeders are important because you can get exactly what you're looking for. Hi, I kiss a goat. So you can get exactly what you're looking for. Okay? If you're looking for breeders, simply start by doing a Google search of breeders near you, of miniature horse breeders near you. Okay, that's probably your best place to start unless you already know a breeder. The breeders have good contacts, so even if they don't have what you want, they can point you in the right direction. Okay, stop eating my stuff. And they can keep you in mind if they find the right horse for you. They might not have one right now, but they can keep you in mind and give you a call if they do find what you're looking for. So some of the pros of working with a breeder is it gives you access to that breeder's expertise. Okay, you will know the medical care and history of the horse you're getting. You will have an idea of their lineage. You will know, yes, you have fantastic hair, man. It's windy. But you'll know their lineage. You'll know something about their training. A lot of breeders offer incentives. Like maybe if you're interested in showing, they might cover some of your show fees. So that's good. Not all of them do. That's a bonus, so don't expect that. But you might end up getting some of that covered. They can answer your questions, and they can provide you with good contacts, like a good vet or a good farrier. So finding a farrier who's good at it and willing to work on minis, put your ears up. Thank you. We are not going to be in a bad mood today. But, so yes, finding a farrier that's willing to work on minis and is good at it can be a little bit tricky. So it's not a bad thing to have a connection or two that can help you out in that regard. So you can get, sorry, just getting the flies off you. So that you can get the proper connections and get a good farrier to work for your mini. And a vet. Not all vets are experienced with miniature horses. So again, you can get some information from the breeder that way. Good breeders stand behind their horses. If you're getting a registered mini and you pay because you're getting a registered mini, one of the things that often happens is the breeder can guarantee their height. So if they go over the height and they can't be permanently registered as a miniature horse, they'll often buy the horse back or give you a replacement horse. So if you are interested in showing and you get yourself a yearling and then they end up getting too big, you can actually go back to the breeder and kind of fix that situation. A lot of times breeders will have the right of first refusal. So if you're going to sell your guy, if you're going to sell your miniature horse, they get the opportunity to buy him back first. So that's good because that means they care about where their horses go. And usually they will work with you if the horse isn't right for you. Okay, so they'll help you figure out who is right for you, and they know a lot because they breed them. They can kind of give you an indication of who might be a good match for you, which pony. Some of the cons of working with a breeder, now I'm getting the butt because I won't rub his nose because I have my hands full. But anyway, so some of the cons, it can be hard to know who is reputable. Okay, there is a difference between someone who's in it for a quick buck and someone who's in it for the betterment of the breed and the welfare of their individual horses. So it can be difficult. You need to look for a lot of recommendations so that you can make sure, hi buddy, so you can make sure that you are getting a quality horse from a quality breeder. If you're very specific in what you want, you may have to, hi smooches, okay, I love you too, I love the smooches, he likes smooches. So if you're very specific in what you want in a miniature horse, you may have to travel a bit to get what you want, so you might not be able to find a breeder locally. That brings its own kind of problems. Okay, so you might have to pay for shipping, you might have to purchase the horse unseen if you can't travel to where that breeder is. It can be, it's its own can of worms. So if you are going to work with a breeder, you're going to want to ask questions about the horse, about the care, about the herd management, how that breeder does things, because that's important. You want to know how that particular breeder has been managing their horses. Good breeders will talk about their program. Okay, if a breeder pretends like their herd management is some closely guarded secret and they're not going to tell anyone, and that's a red flag. Okay, so a good breeder will talk to you about how they manage their herd and what they do with their horses. When you do purchase your mini horse from a breeder, if the horse is registered, double check your paperwork. Okay, breeders, even the best ones, get busy. Sometimes not everything's done. Double check the registration. Make sure you have that signed transfer of ownership so you can register the pony in your name. All of that's really important. If you can't go meet the breeder because it's a little too far away, so maybe you can't fly out 2 states over to get your perfect pony and you're going to have them shipped in, check references diligently. And I do mean diligently. Okay, you want a crazy amount of references. You do not want to get taken for a ride. So make sure you check, Google them, talk to people who've purchased horses from them in the past, talk to people who've had horses shipped by them in the past. So just like anything else, you don't want to get taken for a ride, you don't want to invest money and get your hopes up with this little mini horse that you're excited for, and then it turns out you've kind of been taken advantage of. People like that exist in all industries, so double check and kiss the camera. There's a good boy. Kiss a camera, kiss a camera. Num 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 num. So double check all references, make sure you know what you're getting, and if at all possible, meet the miniature horse in person and arrange transportation with you there so you're making sure you get the right mini horse. But that's all we're going to talk about today. We're only going to talk about breeders. We're going to talk about auctions and rescues in another video because frankly, I don't want to make a 25-minute video. So next week we'll talk about auctions and rescues. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow.